May I help you? Huh? May I help you? What? 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 If, why you kick me in the stomach though? You're so abusive tonight. How'd you feel if I kick you in your stomach? Come here, boo. Come here, boo. You my boo? No. You mad with me? Cause what? Boo. Come on. Come here. Yeah. 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 You chilling? You chilling tonight? Huh? That booty chilling tonight? Yeah, that booty is. Yeah. Yeah. Does she have food and water? Oh, she said, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Come on.
No, that's not what she wants because she keep running back to me. So, what? She's getting it. So, how you doing? Hi. She's getting it. Which way did it go? Which way did it go? Which way did it go? Pippa, which way did it go? Well, she gone. Look at her. Wow. Find out that ain't what she want. Ooh. It's like you're drinking the juice. I did find leaking with this, but I wonder if it has to do with overfilling the tank. Don't fucking hit this thing if you ain't licked your lips. The drip tip get piping hot. You can get the blandest of juice and you should be able to taste it in this. It's saturated AF. Oh wow. Wait, is that a... That's juice. But it's not leaking. So how did I taste juice right? Oh, down in the reservoir. It's down in the reservoir. What? Mm. China, what the heck, man? You was talking. You just I swear you got ADD, bruh.
Oh, shut up.
You always take off and leave in the middle of me and you talking, but I know we gonna save the rest of that conversation for later, but
Right.
I'm not done with you.
Don't make that face no more. Mm,
I love you.
I love you too.
You be beating the hell out of that phone. You want this phone so you can beat it?
Brandy, right now I'm tapping.
You beating that phone. There's a difference.
How am I beating it?
That's what you like doing that when your nerves is bad, huh? Just beating the phone.
It's a game.
And it calms you down, huh? Just beating the phone.
You shut up.
You got restless finger syndrome. You beating the hell out of that phone.
It's listen.
You got restless finger syndrome.
Listen here. Let me show you something. Okay. I don't know how to tell you about this game, but
I know it's something where you gotta beat the phone and it calms your nerves.
taps to riches. You have to tap the shit in order for it to do what you need.
And you do your tapping, I'm gonna do my vaping. You gotta be active to freaking calm your nerves. It look like you playing a piano almost. Taps the riches.
Yep.
Taps the riches. You be tapping them riches and I'm gonna be tapping them bitches. You tap them riches, I'm gonna slap them bitches. You can tell where I've been tonight. Been around Brandon too long. You good? You good, Grandma? That what you look like, a little old lady. Tell them you good. Tell the people you good. Ow! You good. See, it's great. Tell them China took care of you. See, she's telling y'all China took care of her. She's soaking wet and shit.
She put her whole face in a damn bowl. She put her whole face in a damn bowl.
You see yourself on camera? Look. She don't like looking in the camera. You my poster child. Okay, I'm just joking. Can I pet you? Can I pet you? Yeah. Looking kind of shabby. Why you looking at me like that? That water was good, huh? Oh, that food was good. Which one? The water or the food? The food was good. You pretended it was steaks. You like steak? No? Salmon? Oh. Alright, she wants her chin rubbed. She's spoiled.
Is she?
Super spoiled.
Mega spoiled.
Spoiled number one and spoiled number two. Pippa and China are both spoiled. How can I spoil two people? How did it happen? I used to try to spoil my kids when I had them, but they were just content with whatever the hell I put in front of them. It was just a thing where if they didn't like something, they didn't like it. But if I gave them something, they were cool with it.
Right.
I used to try to spoil my daughter, though. Man. I tried to spoil my boys, too. But really, my boys was too young to understand really what spoiling was.
Right.
But my daughter, as she was getting a little older, I was trying to spoil her, but she was just cool with whatever I gave her. Just
Yeah.
saw it and, ooh, let me destroy this. Boys, they will follow behind her as they got a little older. Ooh, this is something I could destroy and then break. Ooh, car keys. Let me flush them down the toilet. Ooh, a bottle of yogurt. Let me flush that down the toilet.
Let me put this in the microwave.
Oh, yeah.
I still see like pictures of kids sitting in like makeup or syrup or paint or something or other that they get, like Vaseline or what else can you get into?
Yeah,
Syrup.
and it was like the remote kind of fucking car keys. My son flushed down the toilet,
Oh my
and I
god.
had to pay like $400 at a time. The first time it was the car keys. I couldn't find my car keys. We was trapped in the house,
Oh my
and I'm
gosh.
like going crazy because I'm like real life don't know where my car keys is. He done flushed them down the goddamn toilet.
Jeez.
Then the second time, or the other two times, it was those when they first came out with those cups of yogurt,
Yeah.
Gogurt,
Yeah.
that shit. So he smushed it and flushed it down the toilet, and
Damn.
it was stuck way at the brim at the bottom up. And the man, I literally watched the man fucking take the toilet apart, and he had to cut the water off, drain the water out the bowl, and then drain it from the other bowl, and take the toilet loose. And then my son Ivan just, let's make trouble today.
Which is gonna cost mommy a whole hell of a lot. But I'm just a child, so.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God. My foster mama said she hope my kids come out like me. God, did I do that type of shit? I probably did. They said we used to tear up the house when we were little.
Well, yeah. The jinxing of.
I hope your kids come out like you.
Mm-hmm.
We were bad, but yeah, that man fucking took that fucking toilet loose, and I'm sitting there anxious to find out what the fuck could have. I'm thinking just maybe one of the kids or maybe me took a big ass shit. It took a big ass shit, all right, but on top of that big ass shit, fucking car keys.
Oh God.
And the next time, go get bottle. And I'm just sitting there like, who did this? Ivan. Again. Everything was always Ivan.
Damn.
Every time I asked, who did this? Ivan. Every time. Poor Ivan.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Keith is. I sat there one morning and woke up. Half of my Keith hair gone. We was trying to get my Keith hair to grow. There's this Jamaican girl named Tamara. Uh, she said that McKeithen had hair more like me, but Ivan had hair more like Candy or more like the dad.
Right.
So, but McKeithen had hair like me. Raven had hair like me too. But Ivan hair was light brown like Candy's, and McKeithen hair was darker brown like mine. But mine be light sometimes. You see, a little bit is light, a little bit. But Candy got that real light brown, pretty hair. But McKeithen had hair texture like mine. So me and Tamara was decided um we both was gonna try to let McKeithen's hair grow so she can braid it. Got that genius idea. McKeithen had big ass head though, like his daddy. But we was trying to get McKeithen hair grow. Cause I was cutting my boy's hair. I don't cut hair no more, but I used to cut my own boy's hair, save some money. When I was with my husband, I used to cut his hair too, and cut the neighbor's hair and all that shit. I think Candy even mentioned that. I used to cut. No, I don't think she mentioned that, but she mentioned something. No, that was my brother. Mentioned something. Somebody mentioned something about neighbors recently. But I used to cut the neighbor's hair even. No, that was me mentioning that shit about cutting hair. Okay, so I was had clippers. I woke up one morning, half of my Keith and hair gone. Boy, what the fuck? Like, first of all, who taught this boy to plug them up? Who taught this boy how to turn them on?
He watches. He watched Joe. He watched Joe.
I said, boy, what is you doing? I want a haircut. He had about this much hair on his head. I was like, you just ruined the whole plan, McKeithen. So McKeithen, I said, oh, you want to be a man. You a boy. McKeithen was like, he wanted to, want the haircut. He had to pronounce the T at the end. I want a haircut. McKeithen was one of the ones always went to go crawling. And you're like, hey, get away from there. McKeithen, I'm not playing with you. I saw he done heard me playing games with people like that.
Mm-hmm.
I said, oh, this little nigga gonna be like me. He gonna be a comedian like me. Oh, we got a little goofy out the bunch. All right, okay, cause Ivan, when he was first born, you could tell he would follow everything with his eyes. So everybody was like, oh, he's very observant. He gonna be smart.
Mm-hmm.
So Ivan was one of the ones, it'd be very rare. And I was surprised even when I look back now at certain videos of him where you can actually see him smiling and laughing. But Ivan is the serious one. McKeithen? McKeithen is me times two. Very playful, very silly, got a lot of time on his hands, jokey joke type. Both of the boys was ladies' men, and not really fond to be around men, but they let their guard down around women. But Ivan was always very serious, and if you cross him the wrong way, he beating that ass. Ivan, as young and as small as he was, I've even seen Ivan draw blood. So I don't know if he get that from me and my side of the family or his dad. But both of us, both sides of the family can fight. My side of the family can throw hands, and they daddy is just batshit crazy. But Ivan got them hands. And Ivan is serious and always looking mean like his auntie Candy. Always just mean looking. But in certain cases, he's just charm. He had most cases where he was charming and gentle. Um, both of the boys, like if it was a situation where Raven would go to school, they was always looking for Raven. So they both, cared about Big Sis. Raven ass was another one. Sad to say, Raven used to tease me and tease the boys.
Mm.
But mainly, Raven and McKeithen used to fight. I'm like, y'all two the ones that look most alike.
Right.
Y'all fight the most.
Right.
And I'm like, poor McKeithen. McKeithen get into it with Raven and Ivan.
Right.
Let's see. But who was it? McKeithen got into it with Raven and Ivan, but uh, one of them, I think Ivan and McKeithen got into it. Raven and McKeithen got into it. But Raven and Ivan was close.
Right.
Yeah. But when Ivan was first born, no. When McKeithen was first born, Raven was very jealous.
Mm.
Uh, yeah, I don't know why well, probably because she was younger when Ivan was born. But when McKeithen was born, Raven was very jealous. She threw a golf ball at me and hit me in the groin.
Oh dear.
I cried like a little bitch. That shit hurted. I was like, oh my God. I was doing a little crazy shit with Raven though. I was sitting there because it was interesting. I was like living in Virginia, so I was like, they got weed for babies? So I put it in her hair. It was like a little ponytail. I'm like, it's easy to put her hair in a little updo. Shit like that. But I was like, when she get older, this shit ain't, happening ever. I said, I'm gonna have a little fun right now while she's like 3 years old. But when she get like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, ain't gonna be no fucking weaves. I never put a perm in Raven's hair, ever. I never cut Raven's hair, no shit like that. I used to let people braid her hair, but I don't. But the only like little fake hair was like the little clip-on ponytail. That was about it. I ain't believe in like putting no perm in her hair, no shit like that. Uh, when I got this one picture where I let her play with lipstick just one time, just a little bit, because I don't know. I just let her. I was just like, it's just a picture, just for the picture. I let her put a little lipstick on. Boy, the people drag me to hell. I'm like, it's just a picture.
Right. That's
Uh,
crazy.
but would I let her do it now if she was with me? No. Like what I have been. It's not like I was putting lipstick on her all the time. It was just like one time for the picture. Uh, it was just for the picture.
Right.
Fuck, I had on lipstick. She asked me could she put on some. I was like, sure. Yeah, it was just for the picture.
Right.
I'm like, hey, y'all want to make me wrong for every fucking thing. I was like, I was dressed up in a pantsuit, had my little wig on, my little lipstick. I think I had on glasses and shit like that. I had gained weight by then. Uh, had my little business suit on, a beige business suit. I had my little boys dressed up in their suit, alligator shoes on and shit.
Right.
And there's one picture of McKeithen looking up in the air like he praying with a smile on his face. You know what I'm saying? I think last few times I seen look like Ivan gotta wear glasses now. I said, yeah, he a Grand Prix. But he gotta wear glasses. He Me and Candy, we wear glasses, and I believe my brother Sean used to wear glasses when we were younger, but I don't know why he's not wearing glasses anymore. I know he don't just grow out of wearing glasses. So I know that boy be having trouble trying to see shit.
Mm.
Um, I don't recall anybody else in the family having to wear glasses,
Right.
but us three had to wear glasses. And I don't like that. My tooth crooked as shit. Tooth giving the middle finger.
Hmm.
Gotta brush them shits. I'm gonna brush them. Pippa sitting there all. You see, she got quiet when I started getting the story time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know what made me start talking about my kids. But I guess because they always on my mind.
Yes, indeed.
Some funny stories and some, oh, we gonna make it through stories. Some, how am I gonna make it through stories? I don't know if I'm gonna make it through these kind of stories. Shit. Like that one time I didn't know that after every time it rains it gets cold. I was still in my 20s. It'd be cold the next day or somebody cold front, and this man treated me like I was real stupid for not knowing that, because it rained overnight, and then we went out the next day, and I was like, man, it's cold as fuck. And yeah, I got fussed at big time because I didn't know.
Mm.
I think that was the particular day. So my daughter, she was a what you call a runner. I remember my daughter's disabled. She took off and ran, and her leg got caught in between the thing where the train is and the where you get on and off the train, in between there. Talk about one of the scariest moments of my life, because
Yes,
the
indeed.
door closed
And
and we're hollering, "Don't move yet!" We're hollering, and the train took off just like a smidge, and I'm like, "Oh my God, my daughter about to, oh my God, they were about to rip her leg off."
literally, yeah.
I was hollering my ass off because somebody got off the train at the stop, and my daughter went to try to run behind them, and I had my two boys in the stroller. I didn't have a car yet.
Oh my God.
He talking about every day was on 10, some scary shit like that about to pop off, because she was a runner, what you call a runner.
Yeah.
But I think me and Candy used to be like that too. Just, I think I remember when I was a little girl, I did, because I was living with my uh foster mama, but I used to go by my foster auntie, right, on weekends. And China, you seen whenever I be asking you to rub my back, I got that big old scar.
Yes.
They had this dining restaurant where we would go, but on the other side was this clothing spot, and I took and ran. And when I ran, and my foster auntie was coming after me, and I was backing up, and my back got caught into the clothing thing. My back got caught into it and went right into my back. I was about 4 or 5. My back got caught, and I still got that scar on my back.
Yes.
Right there where that dip is in my back.
Yes.
That thing, that hook, it got caught. So, he talking about pain. Uh, it was pretty painful.
They
So
had to immobilize you so you couldn't move because
yeah, like
that's right there by your spine.
cause I pulled away. I tried to pull away, and they was trying to tell me keep still.
Right.
And they lifted the thing up, and it was like connected to my back still, and they had to lay me down and like pull it out.
Oh my.
That metal part that you hang the clothes on. You talking about? So I take it Raven probably got, because I used to say all these years I don't know where Raven get that part from, but now I think about it, I guess she get that from me. Because another time I ran from my foster auntie, uh, when we was getting out the car, I forget what kind of car it was, but I remember it was red. It was a Buick. It was a red Buick back in the late 80s. And I got out the car. I was going to spend the night by her and took off running and scraped my leg so bad. It was a Friday night back in the 80s. And then another time, I used to do this. I used to go to church with my foster auntie, and I used to. One time there was a concert, and I ran and I snatched one of the microphones while the choir was up singing and started singing along with the choir. And no, during the concert, during the concert, let me tell you how much I like drums, China.
We know. Oh yeah.
During the concert, the drummer was drumming and I
Uh
was
huh.
studying him, right?
Right.
During the concert, I took off and I ran up. Nobody was looking. Picked up them drumsticks and started banging on the drums while the pastor was preaching
No.
at a Catholic church.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing that yeah.
I was bad as fuck.
Cause in the Catholic Church,
I was bad. So when they say Raven is gonna grow out of it, uh, the last time I talked to the people, they said they see her working a normal job, but
and
with
that's a blessing.
assistance.
And that's a blessing. That is a blessing.
But Raven was a mute till she was like 7, 8 years old, 7 years old, because she was like 7.5 the last time I talked to them, and she was more fluent with speaking the very last time I talked to her.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, when we gonna see you again? When we gonna talk to you again? And asking questions like that. And I was like, wow, your vocabulary's wow, okay. Hey, I can hold conversation with my daughter now. Next you know, that was it.
Broke my heart.
Cause you was there.
Yes, it was. It broke my heart. Don't cry, baby. It's all right.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
okay. It's okay.
But hmm, yeah.